Well, the Nebraska football team held their final practice here before spring break on Thursday. Hi, this is Sean Callahan of HuskerOnline.com. Nebraska practice here Thursday. They won't be back again until March 28th. And that, first of all, was really, what Mike Riley addressed, the message he gave to his football team as they head into the spring break.
Well, I think that it's important that they take a mental break, but not totally physically. They should do a little bit of something. Whether it's running, stretching, a little lifting, that's good. You want them to have a break, and the mental part will be not having school, not having football all day long. So that part of it will be good, but they need to do a little something and stay out of trouble.
And in a lot of ways, this break comes at the ideal time. Nebraska's putting in a brand new defense with Bob Diaco. You've got two quarterbacks battling it out for the starting job. So having this near 12-day break is going to allow Nebraska's players a lot of time to kind of just look at where things are at and come back with a fresh mind mentally on the 28th.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they're not at Daytona Beach all week, but I think it's good. I wasn't sure about it when we first tried it. We hadn't done it that way before. We'd always started right after spring break. I do think it's kind of a nice break, just both physically and mentally, to get a little rest and kind of recharge for that second half. A day off in between practices helps us, but I think having that week just to take a little bit of a break from the constant grind of the workouts and the practice, I think is good for them. I think it's good for everybody.
It's my third time now doing it, and I think that I do like it. I think it gives them some time to kind of get away from it, I suppose. And we've done pretty well physically to this point. So, give them a little break mentally, physically right now seems like it's good. And it's another one of those things that's out of our control. We have the spring game kind of set. So when you have a situation like this, no matter what it is, you say it's good, and then you just put a smile on your face and say that's going to be all right. But I do like it.
However, even though it's only been 6 practices, there's been a lot to like about what we've seen thus far with the quarterback play.
I think today with the red zone stuff that it was not the same as it has been for the quarterbacks. And like we mentioned earlier, the windows are tighter. And, the thing about it, my guess is the next time we do the red zone, it will all be better. But I think that overall those guys have performed very well at a high level with a high percentage. Today was probably a good eye-opener for them.
I thought until today, I thought they were both really good. I thought today tried to force too many throws. And it was the first day of the red zone stuff, so it was, obviously tighter windows, and we got to make the adjustment. But up until today, I thought they were really even that way. I thought they'd done a nice job of taking care of the ball. Today just forced too many.
And one thing that's been real beneficial about Nebraska's move to the 3-4 defense has been just allowing Nebraska's offense that opportunity to see a 3-4 look.
On offense, it's just that we haven't done it in practice like this because, it's a new defense. So we haven't faced this many different coverages in spring. So that part is new, but we're running the same stuff. It's just some plays are better versus some coverages, some aren't. So some of that's going on in practice. But Coach Diaco and those guys, they got to put in their defense, and so we're adjusting to that. And it's going to be good for us because normally, when you play teams that play as many coverages as we do, you only get a week. Yeah. You only get a week to prepare for it. And now we're going to be able to be more comfortable when we play against teams that have multiple coverages because obviously we do it every day.
And speaking of new looks from the defense, Riley said here on Thursday, Nebraska's been trying Joshua Kalu at safety.
You've seen him play nickel, right? And so what we're looking at is when you look at the big picture of our team and the secondary, we're looking at where he might best fit and where we might find the best strength. So it's a look-see at him playing safety.
Another guy on that defense trying to make a run here this spring is sophomore linebacker Mohamed Berry. With the move to the 3-4, Berry's had to move to that inside linebacker spot.
I put on 11 pounds, and to be honest, at first coming to Nebraska, I was scared to go from 208 to any higher, you know what I mean? And Coach Brady just smiled at me and said, yeah, you gonna gain weight. He told my mom, he said, yeah, he's gonna be 225, maybe junior year 230. I was like, you crazy? You know, I'm gonna lose all my speed, but you know, believing in my coaches, they told me put on the weight, I did it, and I feel more powerful, more like controlled than I did before.
So are you like 225, 230?
I'm 230. 230. I feel more, you know, powerful, more strong, and balanced.
In other news here on Thursday, Riley confirmed that freshman wide receiver Keyshawn Johnson Jr. has been confirmed and cleared for full contact. Tyron Ferguson also returned here to the field for the first time this spring. Reporting with the Nebraska football team in Lincoln, I'm Sean Callahan of HuskerOnline.com.